Hi there, interghost here, and happy Christmas and happy New Year.
Interghost is at the kaboom. He's picking up games to show to you. He really likes to play on his Wii U. Him and all the dudes are singing out of tune. It's your friendly YouTube host, Interghost.
So it's been a while, been a good sort of 6-7 months I think since I did a video. So I thought I'd just pop on here as I've got a few days off over the Christmas period, and I'll just show you some of the things that I got for Christmas. Now first of all, the reason that I haven't been making any videos is because a few months back my laptop completely died. It slowly started to crash and I thought it was going to go, and then all of a sudden one day it just completely went, and that's why I stopped doing my videos, because I lost all my sort of video clips which I used to edit videos. And then when I got a new laptop, I tried to get back my editing software and it was no longer free to use. So I had to download a new editor, and I tried to make a video with that and I didn't know what I was doing with it. So I basically just gave up because I couldn't be asked to make the video and I couldn't be asked to learn a whole new editing system. So if the editing in this video is rubbish, it's because I'm using that new editor and I don't know how to use it. So first of all, I got a Blu-ray, and it is, no surprises, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now this is the only Ghostbusters movie I haven't got on Blu-ray, so I asked for this one for Christmas. It's got a few extras on it, and I really enjoyed this movie. It wasn't as good as Afterlife, but it's still a really good Ghostbusters movie, so that was cool to get. Obviously I got some books. I got a whole bunch of Stephen King books. I'm trying to collect all these new Hodder covers. So we've got Apt Pupil, The Sundog, The Mist, 1922, and The Legionnaires. So I've actually got every Stephen King book, but I want to replace them all for these newer covers so that they all look really cool on the shelf. So I've got a whole bunch of those, which is really cool. The only other book I got was the Guinness World Records Gamers Edition 2025. This has become a sort of annual tradition to get this book, and it just basically goes through all like the game awards for the year and what new records have been set, and you know, like the best selling games of the year and that sort of thing. It's just a really good book to read over Christmas. I got some Nintendo Switch games. I got Kirby The Forgotten Land. Now this is a game that has been on my wish list for probably about 4 years and it's just sat there and I've refused to sort of buy it because Nintendo games obviously retain their value, and it's a game that I really want to play, but I didn't really want to pay the full price for it. So I was hoping somebody would gift it to me, and I actually got it, and I've been playing it, and it's really good fun. It's a very typical Nintendo game, run around, collect things. The levels aren't too hard, but they're really fun and colourful, and Kirby is a really cool character. And I've got this one called Made in Abyss. Now this is a strange sort of manga type game. It's an 18, so I'm not sure what's going to happen because nothing sort of bad's happened yet. I've had a quick go on this and it's really hard. The first level I'm still stuck on. You have to like collect 5 of these things, and I've died 3 times, and when you die you go right back to the beginning. There's no way to save it partway through a level. So I think I'm going to have to look up how to do the first level just to try and get into the game and get a little bit further. And the last game I got was the Tomb Raider Remastered 1, 2 and 3. Now this came out quite a while ago, but they did it for download only for some reason, and I said I'm never going to get this game if it's download only. So I waited for the physical one to come out, and this is the collector's edition. It comes with the steel book. I think it's a map, physical map book of all the levels, and there's some few extra things there, I think soundtracks and that sort of thing. And I've had a quick go on it, and it's really cool to switch on the fly between the old and the new version. And yeah, really looking forward to playing all 3 games all through again. And I think they're making 4, 5 and Angel of Darkness next, so that'd be really cool. And finally I got a couple of games. I got the Game of Thrones card game. And it's funny because a few years ago I went to my local game shop and I bought a couple of packs of Game of Thrones cards, and I thought they were standalone games, but they weren't. You had to get the base set one first before you can play those ones. So again, I put this on my Amazon list a few years ago because I didn't really want to go and pay out for this the whole base set just so I could play these cards which I bought. And finally I've got one, so I can now play the game, get my 2 sets of cards that I bought a few years ago, put it with it, and I can play a bit of Game of Thrones. I love this series. And finally, the Castles of Burgundy. Now this is one of those games you probably wouldn't pick up in the shop. The box looks really boring. Looks quite a generic game on the back, sort of, you know, like Settlers of Catan type style. But I watch a few YouTubers who talk about board games, and when they do their top 10 lists, this always appears on pretty much everybody's top 10 list as one of the best games made. So I thought, stick that on the list, give that one a go. I've only just started to pop out all the tiles. I haven't read the instructions yet, but it looks like a good sort of strategy town building type game. So I'm looking forward to see why people think this is one of the best games made. So the other thing that happened over the Christmas period is a little while back it's a bit like a Kickstarter, but it's done by Hasbro HasLab, which I got the Ghostbusters backpack from a few years back. They did a new project where they were doing the trap and the PKE meter, and I backed it and it got delayed, but finally it appeared over Christmas. So I'm not going to show you how it all works because that would take a whole new video and I don't want to make it too long, but obviously got the ghost trap, and it's modelled off of the movie, and it does all the sounds. It lights up, it opens, and you've got all the different ghost sounds as well when the ghosts are captured. It comes with the foot pedal, which is like the one off the film obviously, and it all interacts with each other. The lights flash, and you press the pedal to open it and to close it to trap the ghost. And finally the PKE meter, which opens up and detects ghosts, and then you push the button on the back and the arms flick out and you can do a stun gun like in the new Ghostbusters films. So those all came through over Christmas, and that's really cool to get and to play with. And yeah, I'll do another video of how it all works in the future. So that's it basically. That's what I got for Christmas. If you want to let me know in the comments below what you got. Probably won't do another video before New Year's, so Happy New Year to everyone. My New Year's resolution this year is to finish my book that I'm writing. My resolution last year was to write a book, and I started off really well. I've done half of it. I've done sort of over 200 pages of this book, and then I went back and wrote some of it, and then I got back to the middle again, and then I sort of put it off for a little while, and days turned into weeks, and I stopped sort of doing it. So this year I'm going to get back into the writing. I hope to finish that book by the end of next year, and hopefully self-publish it, and I'll give you some more details on that in videos in the future. So if you want to support me, or if you're interested in reading my book, then you can then buy it on like Amazon and have a look, and let me know what you think. So if you've got a New Year's resolution, let me know in the comments below what it is. Hopefully I'll do some more videos in the new year if I can figure out how to do this editing software. And thanks very much for watching. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye.